A member of Virginia Beach's SEAL Team 6 left a hidden treasure for his parents to find after his death. It is a treasure that has changed the SEAL's legacy. Investigator Mike Mather has this amazing story.
On a late summer day in 2008, a half-dozen strangers walked up to the Harris house.
We were out in the garage, and I walked around the corner, and there were 6 Navy SEALs standing at my front door. And that's the first thing we knew.
You knew?
I knew.
Joshua Harris, a quiet 36-year-old man who walked away from a master's degree to join SEAL Team 6, drowned on a combat mission in Afghanistan.
And Sam started crumbling to the ground, and I started screaming for them to come and catch him.
Hardest day of my life.
His parents didn't know it then, but Josh left a secret for them, a hidden treasure somewhere on the family farm, a treasure that would change their lives and change the SEAL's legacy.
What it did for me was nothing but make me happy.
Josh grew up on a farm outside downtown Lexington, North Carolina, a small town famous for barbecue. He was a lifelong artist and earned a studio art degree. And just 1 semester shy of a master's in architecture, he told his parents this.
I can't be stuck in an office all day.
He enlisted in the Navy with a promise of a SEAL tryout. He made the cut and not long after transferred to Virginia Beach's secretive SEAL Team 6.
And whenever he left us, every single time, including the last, he said, no matter what happens to me, don't worry about me, because I'm doing exactly what I want to do. I am living my dream. How do you argue with that?
Few SEALs who served with Josh knew he was an artist. He put down his brushes when he joined the Navy. And no one knew just how prolific he was. Months after Josh died, his mother surveyed the handful of paintings in her home, and she lamented to a friend she wished Josh had painted more.
I feel like there's more of Josh's art somewhere, so forth. And she goes, well, there is. Don't you know about all the art up in the loft at the barn?
Evelyn Harris, a patron of Lexington Children's Theater, let the group use her barn to store sets and props. And in the loft,
up there, right up there,
someone spotted a trove of paintings. They just assumed Evelyn knew. She didn't, and soon she uncovered well more than 150 paintings in all shapes and sizes, on canvas, on wood, on drywall, even on oily shop rags. Sam and Evelyn had sent their son to study in Europe and New York. They knew his talent, but this hidden art cache was more complex and more expressive than anything they'd seen. The paintings were riddled with hidden images that the parents are still discovering.
It's almost like he's stringing you along with this.
Yeah.
There's always something else to discover.
Yeah, something else to discover is a very good thing. But that makes me not have to give him up as easily.
Unexplained icons like pointed crowns appear in many pieces. Some of the work is titled and signed, most is not. But to the parents, all of it was mysterious and intriguing. Word spread. Local galleries asked to show the work, and that made his parents anxious.
We were biased, of course, because we loved it, but we didn't have a feel for what other people thought about it.
But art experts raved. Some even helped the parents see the hidden figures and faces they'd never noticed before. And now, Josh's art is in front of its biggest audience yet. It is on display at the National UDT SEAL Museum in Fort Pierce, Florida.
It's just such an honor. It's such an honor to have it there, that they would consider his art and want it there.
It's like having part of him here.
In Lexington, North Carolina, Mike Mather, News Channel 3.
And tomorrow, investigator Mike Mather arrives in Florida at the National Navy SEAL Memorial. This weekend, a solemn ceremony will honor the members of Virginia Beach's SEAL Team 6 who died in that August helicopter crash.